What's going on, people? Today, I've got to talk to you about another educational topic, which is people may not know this. A lot of people, some of them they know, some people don't know, but this is historically uh, true, and sometimes some information get distorted in history too. So today, the topic is the country Sudan. So I've got to speak to you about Sudan. Where's the name Sudan come from, and where is Sudan? Sudan is a country in North Africa, uh, and also Sudan as what used to be the largest country in Africa, but now is split into two, which is South and North Sudan. South Sudan, the capital is Juba. North Sudan, the capital is Khartoum. All right. So where's the word Sudan came from? The word Sudan is an Arabic word. It used to be. It means Aswad in Arabic means Aswad. Aswad means black. It's basically is a derogative name for black people, a black person. So it means nigger. Basically, Sudan means nigger, and Sudan as well. It means Aswad in Arabic. If you guys who speak Arabic, yeah, let me know. Sudan. So how did the name come about? The name come about basically uh, at the time at the time when the Ottoman Empire and the Fatimid Empire and also Abbasid Empire moved in the region which is called Morocco and Egypt today and Sudan, then basically a lot of places there, then they started calling most of the people that of a darker colour Aswad, 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 and that. And this is where then after the British took over the control of the region, Egypt and the Sudan today, before it called the Sudan. So then they said, all right, we wanted to split the place. So they split the place Egypt, and they left it aside and then called the area Sudan, which is an Aswad. So the Sudan itself is an Arabic word. So Sudan, biblically or historically, Sudan is known as the land of Kush, or the land of Kush, the land of Kush, the Kushite Nubia, or the Blue Sultanates. Also, this is after the collapse of the Pharaoh, the collapse of the Pharaonic Empire, which is basically that the Pharaoh has a 26 dynasty. All of them came from Nubia or came from these places. So, what language at the time before Arabic the people used to speak? There's a lot of different languages, but a long time ago there was a Meroitic language, where there's a Napta or Napata, also Napatian language at the time, and these languages evolved over time until officially after the split in 1956. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then the country is officially being called Sudan, and thus they made Arabic and English official as an official language, but basically English at the time was the least spoken language in the area, even today. So Arabic is the official language in the North Sudan, and in South Sudan is English is the official language of the country. So when it comes, also Sudan is the land of the Pharaoh, as I've said earlier, and has a lot of gold, has a lot of civilization. You have the Meroitic, you have the Napata or Nipata, the Meroitic, and you have the Pharaoh. The first Pharaoh of Egypt was born in the Sudan. Today was born in an area called Jabal Barkal, which is just below, which is neighboring Egypt today, neighboring Aswan. Oh, also, when it comes to the Sudanese people, guys, they're also historically known as the Moors. They got involved in a lot of wars, a lot of Islamic wars. Also back in the day, they led a lot of civilization, which is the one that got into Spain. As you know, the Moorish kingdom. Also, there's a lot of Sudanese Moorish people that is involved into these wars. Also, as you can see right now, I'm not even going to say that is wrong or not, but as you can see today, also when people talk about the war in Yemen today, a lot of Sudanese Moorish soldiers, they also got involved in this, because this is not something new. This is a long time ago. People were actually a lot of you have a Kushite soldiers, known as Moors, that is basically get involved as a mercenaries to fight in the war in Yemen, and other places. Most more than hundred of thousand soldiers from the Sudan that got involved in the war in Yemen, which has helped the Saudi Arabia to stop to fight Yemenis. But with that being said, guys, let's move on from that. I think when it comes to the word Sudan is an Arabic word. If you know this, guys, so spot on. If you don't know it now, that's just something new for you to learn. Sudan, it means Aswad. It means nigger in English, but basically it's a derogative name that long time ago people used to call the people of that Kushite kingdom, or the Meroitic, or the Pharaonic kingdom at the time. After the collapse of the Pharaonic kingdom, then they came and created different civilization, which is Marawi, or Marawi in Arabic, Marawi in English. So you have to how the Meroitic dynasty, or the Kushite dynasty, also is being collapsed by who? By the Abyssinian, or by the not by the Oxumite. The Oxumite. Who are the Oxumite? The Oxumite people were today in northern Ethiopia, where where they come from. Basically, they're saying that they unknown. Some of them they came from the Asia. People said that some of them came from different part of the world, and that's how it is. So, guys, this is very vital information for you. This country Sudan in Arabic means Aswad. That's how it started. It's only started recently. So historically, also is a biblical Ethiopia. This is another information you need to learn, right? Biblical Ethiopia. Also, Sudan has been mentioned in the Bible. King Tarhaka of the Sudan mentioned in the Bible. He came over and saved the Israelites from from the Assyrian. The first war when they tried to dominate the region. Also, this is, guys, is very vital information. If also the word that King Tahaka is in the Bible, you can go there and find his name in the Bible, and it came from that land, from that historic biblical land, right? A lot of people today, they know today Sudan is now is North African country, and has a lot of troubles, has a lot of problems nowadays. But eventually that will cease. Well, we never know when, but yeah, eventually. So with that being said, guys, peace and love.